Hello, I'm Sue Rigby. I'm a quantum touch practitioner and instructor. And I came across quantum touch, in 2012 at a time when it was much needed, even though I didn't know I needed it. I was 8 years after having a hip replacement. And a friend mentioned to me, "Oh, have you heard about quantum touch? Do you want to learn something new?" And I said, "No, I'm quite happy with what I'm doing already." And I went home and looked at the workshop on the internet. And 2 weeks later, I was on my first workshop. What had happened to me was that there were some issues following the hip replacement that I had had, and I was in a great deal of pain. I was taking painkillers every 3 hours. I was having difficulty walking. I was having difficulty sleeping. I was standing and leaning to one side, and life was a bit difficult. And on that workshop, on the very first morning, my posture changed and I stood upright. The pain went, and I thought, this is it. I got to know more about this. And that was the beginning of my journey. I went home and I continued offering healing to myself. I was doing a lot of self-healing and I didn't need the painkillers again. Eventually, there came a time when the hip replacement was wearing out and needed to be redone. And I supported myself through that time without painkillers, just with quantum touch. And it's a journey that is continuing for me today. Having become a practitioner, I then felt inspired to become an instructor, and I'm still learning to this day. I am still on this quantum touch journey, and I see that it will be a continuous journey throughout my life. And I'm so grateful that I discovered quantum touch.